Hi, welcome to the grand finale of this mentorship. It's been a long time coming, and I bless God that we get to finish this finally. Thanks be to God who always causes us to triumph. I'm so grateful for your patience. We are going to finally finish the course today. So, what are we treating today? We are treating job applications. How do I apply for jobs as a social media manager? First off, you want to tailor your resume to the role. Don't use every resume. For example, you studied chemistry, then you are emphasizing your chemical journey, your chemistry journey on your resume. It's wrong. When you are not trying to apply for social media manager, your management roles, your CV should be streamlined to social media management. Your career objective, your skills should reflect that of a social media manager. Your project should reflect pages you have managed, your pages you have managed, the links to the page, then things you have done. Stick to the role. Don't use there's nothing like general CV. You have to streamline the CV to the role you're applying for. If you're applying for social media management, you'll use a CV. The only good thing about a social media management role CV is that you can also use it to apply for a community manager role. You can also use it to apply for an ads expert role. But you must stick with the social media space. It's not that you are not using a CV for engineering for social media role, or a CV for an accounting role or social media role. The HR will not take you serious. They will not even invite you for an interview. They invite you for interview because they went through their CV, and the CV expatiated or amplified their skills as social media managers. So please make sure you prepare a resume for a social media manager. Two, showcase your portfolio. You can add a link to your portfolio. The portfolio is a particular, we remember we did a video on portfolio, how to create a portfolio. The portfolio reflects your expertise as a social media manager, reflect the tools you can use, how you have used them, the experiences you have gotten, but it reflects yourself as a social media manager. Then optimize your LinkedIn profile. I can't emphasize this enough. Optimize your LinkedIn profile. Don't be seeking a social media manager role, and on your LinkedIn we are seeing only lawyer. There should be social media manager as well there, reflecting that although you are a law person, you also have social media management skills. Then highlight your results, not just duties. More like, for example, while working with this brand, we were able to move from 50% this to this. We increase their followership in percentage. You can use a lot of percentage, not necessarily numbers. Then customize your cover letter. Avoid generic cover letters as well. Customize your cover letter to be streamlined to the role you're applying for. Most times, most companies do not ask for cover letter. You can have a generalized one you are prepared, but when you now want to apply for a job, you edit it to be streamlined or niche down or customized to the new role you are applying for. Then demonstrate your personal branding. Make sure that your social media profiles across platform reflect that you are a social media manager. Research about the company. Most people do not prepare for interviews. Before I go for interviews, I visit the company website, I visit the company's page, I go through what they do, I go through what they have done, I even list out what they can do just in case I am asked. Oh, for example, some of them will ask you, if you get to start a company today or you get the job, what will be the first thing you will do for the company? If you have not researched about the company, you don't have an idea. So you need to have researched about the company, read about them, go to the company's owners. If they have the website, go through all the pages in the website. You can just read something that will make the interview very easy. Then go through their website, go through their pages. What have they said? What can they do? What have they not done? List it out. Have it in a notebook. And because you have listed it and researched it, it will be imprinted in your brain such that when you are asked, you'll just be answering. And make sure that you research a lot about the company, especially about their recent campaign. It shows that you're interested in the company and you would love to join in, making it easier for them to want to employ you. Stay updated on trends and tools. Make sure you are updating your skill, you are upskilling. Don't stick behind. There's some people that have been graphic designer for years and they are still designing rubbish. I'm sorry to use that word. Like, graphic design have gone so far that it has left them behind. You need to keep upskilling as social media manager. You need to keep knowing that the algorithm is changing. Why is it changing? What can you do to make sure that your customers are on the algorithm side? So you need to stay updated with them. Next is prepare for behavioral interview questions. Be ready to discuss past challenge, campaigns, and creative problems. Yes, the last interview I had, the person asked me what has been the worst thing that has happened to me as a digital marketer, and I shared it that it was a client that came and picked my brain and ran away. And after working, like, he picked my brain. We had worked with him for a month. Then we are supposed to now go into a long time journey. So we were having meetings upon meetings to brainstorm for the new season with him, only for him to pick our brain and run away, especially my brain. I brainstormed, came up with a lot of creative ideas for the campaign of the brand, and he ran away. So that was a very tough thing. I felt very bad. I had to even mute him and just archive him because he's not a good person. So you should be able to structure your answers. Be calm. The best way to prepare for an interview, just take it as another, as far I'm having a conversation with my friend. It's not that serious. You can get it, I don't get it. That's how I do my interviews. I'm always smiling, I'm always happy when I'm having interviews. I have conversations because I believe if I am of good value to your company, you're going to employ me. If you think I'm not a good fit for you, fine. That doesn't change my value or who I am. So even if you lose job opportunities, you shouldn't beat yourself up. They lost someone. Move on. Then the next is follow up after applying. Yes, sometimes the person is so busy, like they are choked up with work, but you that need the job, they're not choked up with work. So you want to send email. For example, the job I just got, I'll be starting in January. The first interview, I missed it for one funny reason or another. I did not check my email early enough. So I did not check the time. So when I got to the listing, I think they were already having another set of interviews with other people. I couldn't join in. So I kept sending email. I sent the first time, they did not reply. I sent the second time. That's when I got a reply that I have been rescheduled for the interview. I had the interview. Guess what? I got the job. So imagine if I did not follow up, I wouldn't have gotten the job. So make sure you follow up. Make sure you follow up. So let's quickly jump to LinkedIn and let's check out how do you apply for jobs on LinkedIn. So when you get to LinkedIn, this is my LinkedIn account. So how do I apply for jobs? If you come, make sure your LinkedIn is updated from Play Store or Apple Store. If you come to jobs on LinkedIn, at this bottom, you'll see home, video, my network, notifications, and then jobs. Click jobs. There are several ways you can go about it. Once you click jobs, search jobs. Nigeria. The beautiful thing about LinkedIn is you can search for jobs across the world. Europe, Dubai, London, America, name it, nations of the world, Ghana, Kenya. You just need to change location and you're going to see the job opportunities in that location. So I'll show us social media manager in Nigeria. Social media manager, the roles. See Nigeria. So it's going to show you some filter, easy apply, date posted, experience level, company, job type, remote. So experience level, I don't used to check all those things because for me, I'm not afraid of applying for any job. So you should also have that mentality. So easy apply is that the LinkedIn, you apply directly with your LinkedIn profile and your CV that you have uploaded on LinkedIn. So if you have never applied for a job on LinkedIn, you would have to upload your CV. But once you upload your CV, it is saved on LinkedIn server such that whenever you want to apply for a job, you can use that CV. However, when you update your CV, you can always add a new CV to your LinkedIn account. So Let's say I want to apply for this role. These are social media management roles in Nigeria. So virtual social media. Are you seeing Kelly executive search, social media learning? So let's say I want to apply for Kelly executive search. So easy apply. Once I click Kelly easy apply, are you seeing it has automatically filled the form? These are the form requests that the hirer had placed in their destination location city. My location is Lagos State, Nigeria. So next, these are my CVs that I've uploaded over the years, but this is the most updated one, the one on top. If you want to upload a new CV like you are, for example, majority of us here have never applied for a job on LinkedIn. What you do, upload resume, then it takes you to your phone folder. Then you can just click on where it is on your phone and then it uploads. But me, it is already, that's what I mean. Once you upload, it is saved up in your LinkedIn. So I click on it. Then next, have you previously worked on it? Can you provide an example of the challenge you faced? How you overcame it? What are the challenges? Um, Network. Are you saying I submitted? So that's how to apply for jobs. So if it is not easy apply, it means that they will take you out of LinkedIn. So let me show you. So this job is, and I know they apply for sporty whatever. Don't do bets. Betting is a bad idea. Till tomorrow to me. Influencer. All these ones are easy apply. Okay, see this job now. If you want to apply, it takes you out of LinkedIn. Are you seeing? It takes you to either the platform website or the website of the hirer. So, but most times, if you use Easy Apply, you can apply for the jobs directly on LinkedIn. Are you seeing? So it's showing 1.8 million. So most of these platforms are hiring. Are you seeing? They are hiring. What are you calling it? Either the company's website or the hiring team website. So it's just depending on you. So are you saying? So that's the difference between easy apply and normal where there's no easy apply. So a lot of companies will tell you if it is on site or remote. So you want to check that as well, but because I work remotely, so most of the things I apply for are remote. So you don't waste your energy applying for everything. You want to confirm. See this on site, remote. So you want to check, is it remote job I'm open to or is it on site? Some on site pay you as much as 200, 300K. Some online on remote also pay 200, 300K. It just depends on the hirer and the nature of the workload of the job. So I hope this helps you. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask your questions on the group chat and we can take it up from there. Congratulations for making it through the mentorship. I'm so glad you made it. If you have any questions, let me know.